Hi beauties, welcome to my channel H.ealthy by Yulia. The topic for today is eye moisturizers. I decided to do the video today without any makeup because I want you to know that it's alright sometimes to look pale. Sometimes you have to show your blemishes and circles and wrinkles and everything. Yes, makeup can hide things and highlight things, but in the end of the day, it's important for your skin to breathe and you have to like yourself however you look like. We all know that the skin around the eyes is slightly different than the rest of the face. And some people will tell you that it's because you have no sebaceous gland there, which is really not true. From scientific point of view, the skin around the eyes is the same. It has epidermis, dermis, there is oil glands there. Obviously, they are not as enlarged or as many like the one on the nose, but they do exist in this area as well. Because the different texture of the skin, usually that's the area when you will see the first sign of aging. Also, UV light, environmental pollution, everything shows around the eyes. When you add to this the fact that you're blinking around 10,000 times on average per day, and we cry, we laugh, we frown, all of this is showing around the eyes. But the truth is that there is no research indicating that your eyes need different care than the rest of your face. Many brands like to advertise their teeny tiny tubes as all-around care for all kind of concerns around the eyes. But here's the thing, that doesn't really exist. And the reason is because your concerns are a result of completely different reason. So if one thing is causing one concern and completely different is the reason for another, then your product is very unlikely to solve all your issues. If you look at the label, you will see ingredients like shea butter, coconuts, you will see things like olive oil, grapeseed oil, allantoin, panthenol. And then if you look at your face moisturizer, you will see exactly the same ingredients. So here is the thing, unless on the label of your moisturizer is mentioned that you are not supposed to use it for the area around the eyes, then very likely for general hydration, your face moisturizer is just fine for the area around the eyes. A lot of brands like to take the base of their face moisturizer. Sometimes they will add on some completely useless ingredient like gold dust or something like this that has absolutely no scientific background saying that it is actually essential for your area or anything like this, really useful at least. And they will add it to their product with the idea that it sounds luxurious, say, or obviously it will mean that it will boost the price of their product. And also the other problem is that they're not required by law to enclose how much of these ingredients are inside. So it might be some teeny tiny thing, but I'm not saying don't use eye creams. If you like them, just go ahead. But just look at the ingredients list instead of the promises that different brands will give you. Quite a few people are getting confused from the eye products which are saying gel, moisturizer, eye cream, eye balm, eye serum. What is the whole difference in between them? So I just wanted to make sure that you know about this one as well. Gels are usually recommended for someone with oilier or combination skin, someone that will be worried that their eye cream might affect the longevity of their makeup. So if that's one of your concerns, then you will go for something like eye gel. The other thing that you can use in this case will be eye serum. Usually eye serums and in general serums are concentrated, they are packed with a lot of active ingredients. So you might be using something like this during the day, say if you're wearing makeup. Now if your skin is drier or you just prefer the texture, you can go with creams. Usually they have a bit more fatty acids, they have oils, not necessarily essential oils, but they're a little bit thicker. There might be some kind of waxes inside. And then if you really like this feeling, you can go with balms. I'm not a huge fan of balms. I'm not going to mention any when I'm talking about skin concerns because I think they are quite too heavy. What is important to know is that the texture doesn't affect the effectiveness of your product. I'm saying this because a lot of people believe that if it's a cream and it's something very thick, then it will be lovely for my dry skin. But it doesn't really work like this because your skin is like sponge. It will take everything that is necessary, and if it is extra, then it will leave like a film or some kind of residue. And then when you apply your makeup, very likely the excess of your makeup and the product will go actually into the crease of the eyes and the wrinkles, and what you're trying to hide will be actually extra prominent. Here again, I want to say about the SPFs. You do need the SPF for the area around the eyes, and I'm not saying that you have to buy different SPF for the area around the eyes. Some of the products on the market are quite suitable and completely enough, so you don't need one SPF for the face, another one for the eyes, and another one for the lips. So look for sunblocks which are suitable for the area around the eyes, because then they will be fine for the area over the lips. And then look for ingredients like zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and you'll be just fine. You decided you need eye cream, and it could be because you have a specific concern, or it could be because simply your face moisturizer is packed with a lot of active ingredients, so it's not a great idea for the area around the eyes. First, let me just say that if you have some kind of concern, you have to get to the reason why this happened. So it might be something with your general health, it might be medication, it might be diet, not enough sleep. So you have to look at your lifestyle, and then you can go for something like eye product in order to benefit more. The reason for puffy eyes could be different. This might be the problem of your life choices. So say alcohol, smoking, lack of sleep, a lot of salt. So all of these will affect the area around the eyes. But also they could be something like allergies or medication, general health issues. If the puffiness around your eyes is caused by sagging of the fat cells, that usually happens with a bit more mature age, then no cream in the world will be able to help or improve your condition. You have to speak with a doctor, and you might be able to get quite quick recovery type of surgery, so it's not something very invasive, and this is something that will be able to help you. But in most of the cases, the puffy eyes are caused by excess fluid. So it's something that you will wake up with, but it will improve towards the day. And what you can do is obviously changing your lifestyle, but as point of what kind of products you can use, it will be things that will help with the draining of this type of excess fluid around the eyes. If you want to improve the appearance of the puffy eyes, then you can look for things like aloe vera, cucumber, green tea, chamomile, caffeine. The last one you can find in quite a few products for the areas around the eyes. The other very common concern are the dark circles around the eyes, and they could be hereditary, bear this one on mind, but also again they could be caused by life choices like diet, not enough sleep, allergies also, underlying health issues again, and medication will be able to affect this one as well. Dark circle might appear with younger people, not just with older, but with age usually the collagen is reduced, so they become more prominent. With this type of concern, it's quite important to get your SPF, because the skin is already different and darker as tone to compare the rest of the face, so it will retain more sunlight towards itself and the difference will become greater. In this case, the best things that you can do is to look for ingredients such as caffeine because it will construct the blood vessels. You can look for peptides if the problem is also anti-aging, and retinol, of course. Also, cucumber, vitamin K, and vitamin C. Products that I can recommend are The Ordinary. They have caffeine solution which will be quite quickly absorbed into the skin. So if you're looking for something for drier skin, this won't be enough. But if you are applying some makeup on the top and your skin is oily combination, then it will be a great product to try on. The Drunk Elephant has two different type of eye products. One is with vitamin C, the other one is called Shaba Complex, and it's more anti-aging according to them. But when you look at the ingredients, to be honest with you, I do believe they are both for dark circles and puffy eyes. Then you have brands like Vichy. They have their Idealia range for the area around the eyes. Their cream is quite nice. Also La Roche-Posay, Paula's Choice, they have also eye gel which is quite suitable for dark circles and puffy eyes. If your main concern is aging, whether it's the lack of elasticity or crow's feet, any kind of fine lines, then definitely the ingredients to look after is retinol. 100% behind this one. There's a lot of different kinds of vitamin A that could be added in your skincare routine, including for the area around the eyes. Now, if there is retinol palmitate, then I'll say if it's only this one as active ingredients, you won't see very great results because it's the weakest of all vitamin A derivatives. So I will look for something a little bit stronger, maybe less concentrated if you're worried for any kind of irritation. But as for products that I can suggest, if you're happy to spend a bit more, the Murad Retinol replenishing eye serum is something that you can go for. Then on the budget-friendly side, you can look for Neutrogena, La Roche-Posay, Olay. They all have different retinol products. You can see them again over here. I'm going to list them and you can see the prices as well for them. If dryness is your issue, then you can look for ingredients such as ceramides, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide or vitamin B3, as well as everything that will be able to give a little bit of moisture, such as fatty acids, whether they come from cocoa oil or omega-3 fatty acids. As for recommended products, Cetaphil has two different eye products that I will recommend for hydration. One is with a little bit richer texture. Another will be CeraVe, Neutrogena as well, the Inky List. So check out them over here. I think it's important to mention a few of the most common mistakes when we apply product for the area around the eyes. First one will be the fact that you can use a bit too much. Pea size is completely enough. You don't need more than this. Another problem will be the fact that you might be applying it too close to the eyes. So you don't have to apply here and you don't have to go very close to the lower lashes either, because this might cause a little bit of irritation for the area. And then the texture, you don't have to go, as I already mentioned, for very rich creams just because your skin is dry. As for tips that I can give you, always apply on damp skin. The reason is because you can lock inside the moisture into the skin. Another thing that you can do is actually, especially in the morning, to apply something cold. Home remedies actually do work. So whether you go for the spoon from the fridge or you place the whole of your product into the fridge and use it cold in the morning, you can freeze some coffee cubes, you can freeze even green tea bags. Everything like this that is cold will help to boost a bit the blood circulation and to remove the puffiness, especially in the morning. As for application, apply first your eye product and then go with the rest of the face. And the idea is that if you apply something else, there will be some residue left on the tip of your fingers that you will be using to apply your eye products. Another thing is when to start actually. A lot of people will start using any type of eye creams when they're already in their 30s, and it's because they already see some problem. while if you start using it in your 20s, you will prevent some of them. So you won't stop aging, but you will slow it down. Eye creams could be applied over the lips and around them as well. Especially if you're smoking, you will benefit a lot if you take extra care for this area. In the end, I would like to say that eye products are very overrated, and very often you will see three different types of concerns which are caused by three different reasons and need three different types of ingredients. But someone will tell you that one thing will work the magic and fix it all. So that's really not the case. In order to use something beneficial for you, you have to see what is the cost of it and then check for the ingredients. So don't fall into marketing strategies and some kind of celebrity endorsement or any kind of empty promises. Don't forget, look at the ingredients and not the labels. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.